griot sings about what he sees, you know. And the tradition of the griot is all about that. So what we saw, excuse me, I don't see you. What we saw was from our vantage point at Logan Circle in Washington, D.C. So this was an interesting place because I don't know how many of you have been to Washington, D.C., but I can tell you that Washington, D.C. has a lot of circles. Not roundabouts, not like, you know, like the kind that you can negotiate through, but circles with stoplights every few, you know, every bit of the way. And we just happened to live on one of those places where there was a circle. Now from our circle, we could see obviously, we could see across, we could see to our side, and we could see the block on the other side. So what used to really interest us was some of the traffic that was going on. The Logan Circle right now is one of the fanciest places, it's one of the most posh places in Washington, D.C. When we were there, it was the home of hustlers, pimps, hookers, and our favorites, alcoholics. Why are the alcoholics our favorite, you might ask? Well, why is it alcoholics everybody's favorite? You know, because within the radius of about 3 blocks, we had 5 liquor stores. Okay, this is a black community, so you know at that time there were 5 liquor stores. You had your choice. If one was closed, there was another one. You know, if you were sold out of Thunderbird or MD 2020 or any of those, you know, why you know? I see that. So yeah, there were a lot of liquor stores to make the point. What happened was that we used to see people go into one of those liquor stores and put the bottle up underneath their arm, like trying to hide it, just in case one of their friends saw them and might ask them for a sip, you know. So this was very interesting. And the other thing about the circle, so they would also start to drink it before they got to the circle. And because of that, a lot of times they were already pretty nice before they got to the circle. And the funniest thing is, watching somebody who is, well, let me ask you, if you've ever been a little high off of alcohol, you probably know. Nobody here? You're in? Well, then you know, Alp, you know, that circles are really not your best friend when you're you know, yeah. So we would watch them get at the corner and start having conversations with themselves. And it seemed like at that point in the circle, this was the point where people started to actually think about their lives and talk about what was actually going on to themselves, you know, but they started talking about it. And we just started listening to some of the people and some of the conversations. Because the point is that everybody has a story. Everybody has a life. Everybody has a history. So, you know, just because you see somebody who is homeless or, you know, or they're down on their luck, you know, sometimes you find out that person was a professor at university. That person was a doctor. That person was a nurse. You know, this person was a lawyer, etc. You know, you never know what the stories are until you actually get to, you know, to see the other side of it. And so that's how this song kind of came together. I'm going to tell you 3 stories. All right. And in the ancient tradition of the old griot, Gil Scott Heron, I'm going to count it off something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. It's okay if you move a little bit. Okay if you clap your hands, and it's okay if you know the lyrics. Sing along. See that black boy over there running scared. He's old man in the bottle. Hey, that black boy over there running scared. He's old man got a problem. He like to drink too much. He done come up down here everything. His old woman's wearing ring for bottles. Don't you think it's a crime? Time drinking wine from the bottle. Why? Her old man committed a crime, doing time, and now she's hanging in the bottle. Out there on the avenue, all by herself, shorty her from the bottle. Thing is, a rich man tried to help her out. She cussed him out and hit him in the head with the bottle. That ain't right. Don't you think it's a crime? Come on, yo. Time after time after time in the bottle. Yeah. All right now, see that chick in a wiggle suit. He done been get blown his cool to the bottle. He was a doctor having young girls know if they wasn't too far gone, that problem. You know what I mean? But he just down the doctor ego. Said, what you doing, man? Ain't legal. Now he's in the bottle. Now we watch him every day, trying to chase kids away from the bottle. But don't you think it's a crime? What? Time after time after time in the bottle. Okay. Bobby, where you at? Bobby Sanabria, everybody. My homeboy from New York City. He's there. Where you at? You heard that? Working really hard, right? It looks like it. Okay, so it's time to put you to work. Sorry. I know you pay to get in, you know, and usually you don't pay to work. But unfortunately, I'm sorry. So, but it's very easy work, and sometimes it's enjoyable. So what is going to happen is, I'm going to play a little melody on this here flute. And you are going to sing it back to me. Think you can do that? Yes? I heard 5 people in the front say yes. Everybody, can you do that? All right. Here we go. Wait, bring it down, guys. All right, we're going to do that again. Okay, that's pretty good. Ready? This last one.